Yo, welcome back, fellas, to another video. And today we got a pretty cool video, in my opinion. So, for those of you unaware, NomNom actually has a tabletop simulator add-on, or I guess you can play the game on tabletop simulator. That's where the new tournament is being played at. So if you guys are interested in trying out NomNom, now's your chance. Go try it out. Join the Discord. If you have tabletop simulator, you can get the assets for free, and then you can start practicing to partake in the tournament. You might get some cool swag. So, but the fact that they have a tabletop, I didn't realize, and I figured there was a way to do it. So there's some actual card art that we have not seen in any of their products just quite yet. And I figured, you know what, this would be a really, really cool video to share. So I took the $7 plunge and I bought Tabletop Simulator. Excuse me. And there's quite a bit of cards that we haven't seen yet, and obviously some that we have. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that you guys can see all this. Let me see here. Yeah, there you go. So for example, this is one of the cards on the Tabletop Simulator. Now, there's a couple of things that you guys need to kind of realize is the fact that these are not final designs. Some of them are. Obviously, the ones that we've seen released are final designs. And I have a suspicion on some of the other ones that are final designs, especially for like the Volume 3 proto packs that are coming out, or, that will be shipping sometime soon. And then obviously the Volume 4 proto packs that will be going up for pre-order sometime, I'm assuming, after the Kickstarter finishes. But, some really cool stuff. So first thing, Peanut, right? We've already seen Peanut. They've changed. Like, for example, he used to be a phenomenal rare, and he ended up becoming an astronomical rare. So, like, he went from the yellow to the red. And so you'll notice some of those things. So, again, all these rarities, they're not final, right? For all we know, some of these may be astronomical. Some of them might be, less rare than others. So, excuse me, just keep that in mind as we go through these. So, Peanut, we obviously know who he is. Really, really cool card. Very cool art. This is the final design, obviously, except for the rarity symbol. Amos, final design, final background. Everything about Amos is the same, except, I believe, again, the rarity symbol. Now, this is a new one. So, and this is kind of where you start getting into what I believe is where they used, like, the AI art backgrounds type of thing. So one of the big points of contention that I've heard people saying about is the fact that they use AI for some of their artwork. That's false. They only use the AI for like the developmental stage, and you'll notice some of these are like a completely different art style than what you've seen thus far for some of these cards. Those are the cards that are specifically used to, like, just to have them in Tabletop Simulator so that people can, kind of figure out how the game works and play the game, etc. So this is known as a Justicar. So from my understanding, and please correct me if I'm wrong, a Justicar is basically like a judge of sorts. I think, I could have sworn I read that somewhere. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but this is the first Justicar that I've seen, and his name is Vincent. So we'll see. I don't know if this is going to be the final design for him or not. The art style is very different than what we've seen for Ralph and Amos. I'm assuming that this may not be the final design. But again, figured, hey, let's kind of go through it, right? Obviously, we've seen Bell Dragon. Same thing happened to Bell Dragon that happened to Peanut. So he went from phenomenal to astronomical. And so what this makes me believe is that they actually, in my opinion, it seems like they added an extra rarity midway through, like, producing a bunch of these cards, which I think is really, really cool. And, of course, here is Zaradina, which we've just recently seen in the Doorway packs. So she is a fish-done biologist. So we've already seen this one as well. Of course, here's our big boy dude, Ralph, the main character. And this is the one. Okay, so Gordon Blue. So Volume 3 specifically has a lot to do with food. All of the teasers that we've seen for Volume 3 proto packs have all been food. But we did not get to see anything other than food, but they did go on record to say, yes, there is other cards other than just food. Now, this, in my opinion, would be a great card to add to the set for the Volume 3 packs, because he's a chef, and just look at that really nice, like, watercolor artwork, man. Look at that. It's like an octopus chef with like webbed feet and a shark's tail from the looks of it. So I expect, and then this isn't confirmed, I expect Gordon Blue to be in the Volume 3 proto packs. It just makes sense to me. If he's not there, oh well, but it just seems to me, it just matches up with the motif of Volume 3, like the theme of Volume 3. So Gordon Blue, keep an eye out. This may be either phenomenal, as noted here, or he could be one of the astronomical rares. So I don't think he's going to be any like lower rarity tier. I really see him being either phenomenal or astronomical. So let's continue on. So Gordon Blue looking so cool. Saber Griff. So this is another one that we have yet to see. This one looks like it's not finalized artwork. Like if you compare it to Gordon Blue, you can just tell like this just looks like final artwork. Like down to, like everything. It just looks really, really nice. Saber Griff may or may not be final artwork, at least the background, because it's the same background that Gordon Blue has from what I gathered. So Saber Griff could potentially be coming either in Volume 3 or Volume 4. I don't particularly think it'll be in Volume 3, but maybe I'm wrong. But this one is a super duper rare SDR, I believe. Is that what that is? SDR? Something like that, right? So Saber Griff, Loyal Beast. That's another card we haven't seen yet. Here's another one. This one I believe will actually be in Volume 3. So again, and like I'm just basing it off of the fact that it's food. Like the theme of these two are food, so I just assume that they're going to be part of the food release. So Chicken Head is another chef, and I really think he's going to be basically like the route for Amos of Volume 3. So I can see him being a phenomenal instead of an SDR. I believe that's the SDR symbol. Please, I'm so sorry. Like I always get them. I always get them mixed up. The super duper rares and then the super rares, and then either way, I believe Chicken Head is going to be a phenomenal rare for Volume 3. Not confirmed. It's just my assumption based on he's a chef, and I assume, or I hope that Gordon Blue will actually be one of the astronomical rares. Typically, for each volume, we've only gotten one astronomical rare per. But that could very well change. You might be able, and the reason I say that, now you'll see. So for now, I'm thinking Chicken Head is one of the phenomenals, and I think Gordon Blue has a really good chance of being the astronomical, or it could be Gordon Blue and Chicken Head as the phenomenal, and one other card that you'll see right now that I think could potentially be the astronomical. So we've already seen these Namki, Pum. Okay, there's a certain way to pronounce that, and I keep butchering it. Meowdo, we've seen Aster X. So this one is a boss dino. I don't know. I don't expect to see this dino in the Volume 3. They could be saving him for Volume 4. If you see down here, this is considered an astronomical rare. So he could be one of the big pulls in Volume 4. He could also not even come out in Volume 4, and he may just be a big hit in the actual booster boxes. So let me go back to it so you guys can see the artwork again. That is Aster X, Boss Dino, 15 health, as I like to call it. And of course, other Dino allies may have +1 power permanently. That's pretty cool, I guess. I haven't played the game. I'm trying to play it and learn it, but really, really nice artwork. Looks like a meteor. It's very, very on the nose because, meteors kill dinosaurs. So it's like a meteor with a dinosaur, but it's also like multiple. It reminds me of Shuckle from Pokemon, how Shuckle has like multiple holes. So that's Aster X, astronomical rare. Then we have one of the big boys himself, Beta 3, which Beta 3 has stayed. This was the final artwork. This was the final everything. Same rarity tier and everything. Voltaraptor, we've already seen him. Cactarnosaur, we've already seen as well. This is one of the first ones regarding like AI artwork, right? So if you can tell, like the background and even like this person here does not look in the typical like NomNom verse style. They have already gone on record to say, hey, the tabletop cards that you guys may see, they're not going to be, like some of these I forget what they're called, but like the location cards, they used like AI artwork, like AI to like kind of do the background of it. So all of that is going to be completely gone for like the main release. It was simply something that they did just so they could, like, put the cards in the system so people can learn how to play and actually play the game. So this is one of the ones that I think is going to get a redesign. This is Divine Banishment. It's considered an event. We'll see. Again, the artwork is different than what we've come to see from NomNom, especially this character here. We'll see how they decide to change that, if any. Tag team is the next event. This one can go either or. I feel like the artwork that they used is I don't know. I think it's temporary as well. I don't see this artwork being used in the final, but I could very well be wrong. We'll end up seeing. But this is a uncommon, I believe, is green, right? Then we got Dino Blood. So Dino Blood gain +2 hearts, +2 power, and +2 move while equipped. So this one does look like final artwork. The background obviously is going to still be replaced from the looks of it. This is using the same background as the Gordon Blue and the Griffin. I forgot its name, but it's using the same purple background with like the gray color and whatnot. So I expect this background to change, but Dino Blood, it's a mutagen. Snakeskin, another mutagen. This one does heal 2 hearts while equipped. So same thing. It's using the same background. I expect the background to possibly change, but the actual artwork of this looks to be completely final. Dragon Skill, another same thing, same as the other ones. And then Rocket Pack. Here's another one that I think is going to be completely redone in the NomNomverse art style. This does not look like what we've come to see from NomNomverse. I'm pretty sure they're going to be remaking this one altogether, at least the artwork side. So this is an artifact. This one's pretty cool. This is the Ralph's Arm modification. Equips to Ralph for 1 XP cost. So again, this game is kind of like it's like an RPG. So like you have equipment, you have items that you can use to, help you out, right? And so like it's whatever, if you've ever played an RPG, which I'm sure a lot of you have, take a lot of those same mechanics in those RPG games and apply it now to a tabletop trading card RPG game. So this is one of those called Ralph's Arm, and I believe that this artwork may not be final. If it is, obviously the background's going to change, but it looks like this is just like a rough sketch, a rough draft of what the artwork is going to end up being anyways. So equips to Ralph. Here's another one, Artifact OTU Chatterbox. I expect this artwork to completely change. This also looks not in the NomNom artverse, not in the NomNomverse art style, but who knows? We'll see. I don't believe this is actually final artwork for this one either. So same thing with this one, Handy Kit modification. I totally expect this artwork to change. It looks like it's just very basic, just like a rough idea. And then Sawblade Plus is another artifact. You may have seen this with Ralph, the chainsaw that he carries around with him. So this is another equipment item. I expect, again, all this to completely change. It looks like it's just rough drafts of the idea. Steam Heart is another mutagen. Really cool looking. Looks like it's a heart right there. So final artwork from the looks of it, just different background. I suspect it's going to change. Act of the Gods, one of the cards I expect them to change as well for the background. Fried Bubble Crab looks like another rough draft of what we can expect. In fact, I believe this Fried Bubble Crab, considering it's a delicacy, we may actually see this sooner rather than later in the Volume 3 proto packs. I just foresee it happening. So, and then of course we got Golden Turtle, Golden Idol. We've already seen this one in Volume 1 packs. And then of course, the big boy himself, Big Daddy Battleship. So this is the other card that I was saying may or may not be in Volume 3. This is obviously one of the big favorites. It is honestly thus far in the top 3 designs that I've seen for NomNomverse. I expect him to be astronomical. I don't see Big Daddy being any less than an astronomical, and maybe that's just me. But the artwork is so on point. I expect a different background as well. I don't know. He could be in Volume 3. He might not be. He could be. They may be waiting for him to be in Volume 4, because again, this is a pretty big character. Very, very, very much a fan favorite. So I can see them holding him off until the final volume, Volume proto pack, Volume 4 proto pack. So there's Big Daddy Battleship, the boss kaiju hunter, 16 health, just a straight up stud, dude. Great artwork. And then we have another new one here, Canopy. This is another one that I've seen going around on Instagrams and whatnot. So Sneaky Monkey, again, this may be volume 4. Vox Shocking Hunter. This one also looks kind of like a rough draft, but also like, you know, like it almost seems like this may or may not be, this may be like the final design that we see. Obviously right here is just a very quick doodle. So I expect this to change or to be more refined in the final draft. And then of course that's basically it. This is all like the assets for like the actual game, like the symbols and stuff. So let me know what you guys think down below, man. I thought, you know what, let me kind of make a quick video. Obviously, a lot of these designs are not final. We haven't seen them yet. They're unreleased. A few of them are unreleased yet. But I also do expect to see quite a few pop up very soon with the Volume 3 proto packs. It seems like, you know, we still got like 9 days left on the Kickstarter, and then we still got Volume 3 that should be shipping out sometime soon. I'm assuming in March. And then obviously we still have the Volume 4 proto packs. They're going to be coming after the Kickstarter is what they were saying. So there's a lot going on, lots of cool stuff. I got enough packs for the Volume 3 Pro packs to see, maybe do an opening, maybe do another little giveaway, see what's going on. So make sure you guys, you know, check out the video when it comes out, man. But let me know what you guys think. Which one was your favorite? Do you think that I'm on point with Gordon Blue and with, oh my God, the dude with the fish? Like, I think they're going to come out in Volume 3. But let me know what you guys think of the artworks down below, and which one you're most excited for. Personally, I'm really excited for Big Daddy Battleship. I hope that if he comes out of Volume 3, that I'll have a chance of pulling him, because I really need him for my collection, dude. He's so cool. So anyways, appreciate you guys. I will see you on the next one.